Good morning and welcome to 6.3 Notes. To know if a matrix is an identity matrix, first it has to be a square matrix. And it has to have a diagonal of ones. This is a must-do for the identity matrix. To find the inverse of a matrix, on the test you'll be expected to do this, of a square 2 by 2. It's 1 over A times D minus B times C times, you switch the diagonal of A and D, so this becomes D, this is A, and the other two become opposites, negative B and negative C. And yes, you'll have to know how to do that for the test. You can use your graphing calculator to check, but you have to be able to do that. So let's do an example real quick. Find the inverse of this matrix. It's 1 over 2 times negative 4 minus negative 5 times 3 times, take 2 and negative 4 and switch them, negative 4, positive 2. The other two become opposites, negative 3, positive 5. Simplify this, so that's 1 over negative 8 minus negative 15 times negative 4, negative 3, 5, 2. So that's 1 over, it's going to give you 7 times negative 4, negative 3, 5, and 2. To finish this, multiply the 1/7 through, so you get negative 4/7, negative 3/7, 5/7, and 2/7. Use your graphing calculators to double check that. So how you enter that in the calculator is you bring up your matrix. I'm going to put mine in matrix A. Enter on that. So this is a 2 by 2. So put in the numbers 2, 3, except at 2 and enter. 3 and enter. Negative 5 and enter. Oops. I have to do a negative number down here, the negative 5. Negative 5 enter. And negative 4 enter. So negative 4. Then do your second mode, second quit. Bring up your matrix key again. Enter on the A. And then hit your raised X to the negative 1 button on the left. Hit enter. Notice it's in fractions, so make those not fractions by hitting math. Fractions, enter. And that's what we came up with. Double check. So negative 4/7, negative 3/7, 5/7, and 2/7. But you'll have to show all the steps on the test, so keep that in mind. Bring the screen back up. How do you know to check? How do you know if they are inverses? How would you be able to check that? You could take 2, 3, negative 5, negative 4 times the matrix we just found. So negative 4/7, negative 3/7, 5/7, and 2/7. If I multiply these together, so I'll bring that screen back up. Bring up the calculator. So I'm going to go to matrix now. The matrix, I'm going to put B in there. Oops, wrong one. This time I'm going to edit and I'm going to go to B. I'm going to put in matrix B, which is the original one. So it's 2, 3. No, I need to put in the beginning. I need to put in my inverse matrix. One moment. So I'm going to put in the inverse matrix that I came up with. Scroll that up better. So -4/7, not that negative key, -4/7, -3/7, -5/7, and 2/7. All right, get out of that screen. Then if I take matrix A, the right buttons anyway, matrix A times matrix B and hit enter, I get the inverse matrix 1, 0, 0, 1. Likewise, if I do matrix B, let's show you one more thing, matrix B times matrix A, I get the identity matrix. So that verifies that the two matrices are inverses. All right, now how to solve using an inverse matrix. If I have AX equals B, to solve this, I am going to multiply both sides by A inverse. So then I end up with X equals A inverse times B. So this is how I solve a system using inverse matrices. All right, so the first thing you do is set this up. You put a 2, your 3, -5, -4. So this is our A matrix. Then I'm going to put X and Y here. This is my capital X matrix, equals 6, 8, which is my B matrix. So A matrix is a 2 by 2 and B is a 2 by 1. So to solve this, X matrix now equals A inverse times B. So that means I'm going to find the inverse of A and multiply it times B. So the inverse of A is 1 over 2 times -4 is -8 minus -15 times again that matrix. So -4, 2, and switch, these become opposite. So 3 and 5. And we're going to multiply it by 6 and 8. Easiest way to do these, and I know we'll get this figured outside here. It's 1 over 7 times -4, -3, 5 and 2 times 6 and 8. Can we multiply these? The answer is yes. This is a 2 by 2. This is a 2 by 1. 2's in the middle are the same, so my final answer will be a 2 by 1. So we're going to multiply those. I'll leave this 1/7 out front. Remember how to multiply matrices row by columns. I'm going to take this row by that column. So -24. -4 times 6 is -24 plus -24. And then I take second row by this column. So 5 times 6 is 30 plus 16. Finish this out, I'd have 1/7 on the outside. That gives me -48. This is 46. So my final answer is -48 over 7 and 46 over 7. And that's my solution. We can use this for 3 by 3 systems too. Now let's find the inverse of this. All I want you to do to find the inverse of this matrix Let's put it in the graphing calculator, so bring that up. So bring up your matrix, go over to edit. We're going to make this a 3 by 3. So I'm just going to enter the data, so -2, 3, -2, enter, how about that? And then 3, well, that stays the same. Then -1. Oopsie. Hey, give me 1 second. The doctors are here. 1 moment, class. Gotta stop it. Sorry. Oh, this better not all be gone. I'm gonna cry. Hang on. Oh, where did it go? We lost it.
Okay.
1 moment.
Okay. Take your time.
Sorry, you were scary. You were fast today.
I know.
Stop sharing. All right, I'm almost there. Stop